Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue with lesson number 7, that is national income. From this particular chapter, we have already cleared introduction part, meaning, definition of national income, and features of national income. Today we are going to complete circular flow of national income, different concepts of national income. You should know that is the concept of green GNP. Okay. So these three main topics we are going to cover today. If at all you have any doubt, kindly write down in the chat box. Video will be shown to you all related to the circular flow of national income, in which you will get the idea of two sector, three sector, four sector model. Okay, because in your textbook in detail we are going to study only two sector model of circular flow of national income. So for brief information, I am going to show you all the video. Okay. Later on, two important points I wanted to tell you all, that you should know that concept is kept as a self-study. Other than this, rest all are compulsory content. Rest all are compulsory content for you all to do. Okay. So I want you all to ask first before we actually move. I want you all to tell me that now at the present situation, who is taking care about compiling and publishing data on national income? Who is responsible or who is taking care of compiling and publishing data on national income? Write down in the chat box. At present, now, Joel, NIC, that is National Income Committee, was established in the year 1949 and it was taking care. Now at present, who is taking care of compiling and publishing data on national income? Reply in the chat box. Yes, Joel, it's correct. That is Central Statistical Organization, CSO. I want each and every my national income is one of the important subject matter of macroeconomics that we studied in chapter number 1 itself. Second thing I wanted to ask you all, this national economy, our entire economy includes what? Our entire economy includes what? Is a sum up of what? Yes, our entire economy includes firms, factories, production, yes, department, market, banks, yes, offices, financial institution, consumption, household, yes, Joel, distribution, okay, production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. These are the economic activity. Household, firm, financial sector, government are the part of our economy. The relationship between all these four concepts that we are going to take in the circular flow of national income. Okay, what is the meaning of national income? What is the meaning of national income? What is the meaning of national income? Yes, national income means total income of a country. Okay, as we individual earn income, and that is our annual income, in the same way our country earns income. The total amount of income, yes, Anuradha, incurring to a country from economic activities in a year time. Yes, so total income of a nation is called as national income. Yes, Joel. Yes, Ojas. Good responses. Okay. Secondly, national income is written or is denoted in terms of what? National income of a country is expressed in terms of dash. Very good. In terms of money, in India, it is in terms of Indian rupees. In India, it is in terms of Indian rupees, Indian currency. Secondly, this is a basic concept that national income is total income of a country. But in real terms, how do we calculate this total income? In real terms, how can we get the information about the total income? How do we calculate? In real term, national income is what? Monetary is correct, money is correct. Both are correct. It is in terms of money or monetary. Now my next question to you all is, in real terms, national income is what? How do we calculate this total income of a country? Yes, we calculate it by the flow of goods and services produced in an economy during a year. What year do we calculate over here now? What year do we calculate? Which year do we consider? Do we consider from Jan to December? Yes, we consider financial year, Darshana. Our financial year starts from which month to which month? A financial year starts from month and date both I want. Month is correct, month and date both I want. Yes, 1st April to 31st of March. Joel, Kusum, Darshana, Niranjan replied. It starts from 1st April to 31st of March. So whatever production activity took place between this period, we will be calculating. Okay, which goods do we consider? Which goods and services do we consider? Intermediate goods or final goods? Which goods do we consider? Intermediate goods or final goods? Yes, we consider the value of final goods when we are calculating national income. Why are we not calculating intermediate goods? Intermediate goods like raw material. Why don't we consider intermediate goods and raw material? Because yeah, they are incomplete, or to avoid double counting. To avoid double counting. In national income, we consider only the value of final goods and services. Now, this we have cleared the meaning, introduction part, and some of the features. Two of the features we cleared. In net aggregate value, what we do not consider. In net aggregate value, what we are not considering, what calculation are we not considering? What cost are we not including? Yes, depreciation cost, that is the wear and tear, okay, of capital asset. Okay, how do we calculate the national net income from abroad? How do we calculate the net income from abroad? Two things are there. Two will come in the bracket. Okay, bracket 1 and bracket 2. Here what you all will write and here what you all will. Yes, first is x minus p, x minus m, that is import minus export value, and r minus p, that is receipt minus payment. Yes, good. This is your net income from abroad. Okay. Export minus import, how much we export minus how much we imported. R minus P, that is how much we paid and how much we received. Money. Financial year all told, it is a flow concept. It is a continuous concept. It goes on taking place in our economy. It will not stop. It will stop, then our production process won't take place. Our consumption process won't take place. So it is a flow concept. It cannot be stopped. It is being exchanged for the money value. Everything has money. Now, three definitions we had studied. First definition that we studied was given from National Income Committee, NIC. Okay, how many members were there? How many members were appointed by the government? 3 members. Good. The name of the first member is, and he is the chairman as well, Professor PC. Yes, Professor PC Mahalanobis, and 2 other members were Professor DR Gadgil and Dr. VKRV Rao. Good. Next definition, according to his definition, this committee's definition, we got to know that national income estimates the volume. Volume means the quantity. Volume means the quantity of commodities and services turned out. Turned out means produced during a given period, counted without duplication. That means the final product. Now next to definition, I told you all any one of the definition you need to clear. According to the Professor A.C. Pure, national dividend is that part of an objective income of the community, including of course income derived from abroad. That means this person is focusing on export minus import and receipt minus payment. Okay, as well as production that is taking place within the domestic economy. Overall, he has considered. Professor Irving Fisher tells us that national income dividend or income consists solely of services as received by ultimate consumers, whether from their material or from their human environment. Human environment means what? Services. Material means what? Goods and services. In terms of money, features we just now recapped. There are total 7 features. It is a microeconomic concept. We need to consider value of final goods and services, and not the value of intermediate goods or raw material goods. Net aggregate value is the value of final goods and services, but it does not include the depreciation cost. Net national income, that is export minus import and receipt minus payment. Financial year 1st April to 31st March we consider. Next thing, it is a flow concept. We cannot stop the production process. If production process is stopped, then consumption process won't take place. If we do not get goods and services to consume, then what will happen? Our economy will suffer. So it is a continuous and it is a flow concept. It is a money value. It is always expressed in terms of monetary money. In India, it is monetary value is rupees. Now, are you all there? Can we continue with a circular flow model? Yeah. Circular flow of national income. Now in detail, we are going to study what is this flow concept, how it is applicable in our economy. Okay. In your book, there are total 4 actually. There are total 4 concepts. Okay. There are total 4 concepts. In your textbook, they have told us 3. Out of 3, 1 is given in detail. Okay. How many concepts are there total? There are total 4 circular 4 concepts of national income, out of which 3 they have mentioned in your text and 1 they have given in detail. We are going to study in detail. After this slide, I will be showing you all one video which will tell us about this 3 circular flow of model, 3 different sector economy. Okay. So let's continue. First, I will tell you what is the circular flow. Circular flow of income is the basic concept of basic concept of microeconomics. Microeconomics, that means we are dealing with the entire economy, okay, aggregate, we are dealing with the total. The circular flow of income refers to the process whereby an economist received, money received, that means we received money, okay, and payment, we make payment, okay, flow in a circular manner, and this received and payment, receipt and payment is there in the circular manner, continuously it is there throughout the time. Now also somewhere payment is taking place, now also somewhere someone is receiving, okay. So let's continue in detail. First, circular flow income can be determined from following. First one is two sector economy. Two sector economy in which we have two people, in which we are focusing on two sector economy. We are focusing on household and firm. Household from consumption point of view, firm from production and distribution point of view, right? Second is three sector economy. Three sector economy. Over here we have household, we have firm, and we have government. What do government do? What do government do from people from household? What do government receive? What do government receive from the people? Yes, government receive taxes. So over here we have household, we have firm, we have government who receive taxes and provide services to the people. This is a three sector model. Next one is about the four sector model. Four sector model. Here we have household, we have firm, we have government, and we have foreign. What do foreign sector deal with? Foreign sector deal with what? Foreign sector deal with what? If we consider what we talk about abroad and all, when we take the word foreign, we only focus on export and import of goods and services. Okay, so in detail we will see its derivation as well. Okay, first one is what sector economy? First, what we studied? First one is two sector economy. In two sector economy, we have two sectors. First sector is household. First sector is household, and second sector is business or firms, business firms. Okay, this in two sector economy we have two sector. First one is household and second one is firm, and the derivation is Y is equal to, Y stands for national income. Y stands for national income. So Y is equal to C plus I. C stands for consumption. What do these household people do? They consume. What do firm people do? They invest the money in production of goods and services. Okay. So in two sector model, we have two sector. First sector is household, second sector is firm. First sector does the activity of consumption, second sector does the activity of investment. After investing, what will take place? Production of goods and services will take place. That will be distributed and that will be consumed by household. So Y is equal to, national income is equal to consumption plus investment. Okay, I hope this is clear. Next thing is about the three sector economy. In three sector economy, we have in three sector economy, we have total how many sectors? We have total three sector. First sector is, first one is household. What do household do? Household, what do they do? Households, they consume. They consume, yes. And the next sector is what? Household, and next sector is what? Yes, good, Joy. We have next sector, that is business firms. What do business firms do? What do business firms do? They do investment. Okay? Yes, good, Gauri. And the last sector is, very good, Niranjan. The last sector is the government sector. And what do government do? Government is denoted as G. Government over here is denoted by G. They take taxes, and then out of the taxes they provide services to the people. Okay. So the amount is denoted as G. So what will be a calculation? What will be a calculation? Y, that is national income in three sector model, three sector economy, is written as Y is equal to C plus I plus G. Y stands for national income, C for household, I for business firm, G for government. Can we move ahead now? Next thing is about the four sector model. The next thing is about the four sector economy. In four sector economy, we have four group of people. We have four sectors. The first sector, any guesses? What will be a first sector? What will be a first sector? Very good, Anuradha, Joel, Gauri. First sector will be a household. And which we how and it will be written as, it will be written as, well, yes, very good, capital C. Very good, very good. And next one, next we have business. Very good, business firms, which we will be writing as I, because their main work is to invest. The next is government. Very good, yes, I can see many of you all replying. Government, yes, and it will be written as, it will be written as G. Very good, capital G. And last but not the least, we have foreign sector. Yes, because we export a good as well as we import good. So it will be written as X minus M. Whatever money will be remaining, that excess money we will be considering while calculating the amount. So finally, the derivation is capital Y is equal to C plus I plus G. Okay, I'll write it a little short so that it we don't have confusion. Give me a minute. Okay, so Y is equal to, Y stands for national income. Yes, thank you, Anuradha. C plus I plus G plus in the bracket X minus M. Whatever our income will be there, that answer will be for four sector economy. Okay. So we have cleared till here. I hope the concept is clear. And the last but not the least, we have the final one. One I told you that is not mentioned in your book. That is the 5-sector model. That is that in short only I will tell you. We have 5-sector model also, 5-sector economy also. First we have household, we have business firm, we have government, we have foreign sector. Okay, as well as we have financial market, financial sector that deals with capital and money market, banking. Yes, the fifth sector is because when as a household, as a consumer, you will receive income, you will save some money. Where you will save this money? Where you will save this money? Where you're going to save your yes, in the bank. So this FM is banking, related to the financial sector. Firm will require loan. They will take it from bank. Export and for import, for currency exchanging, what you say, to transfer the amount, again bank. So this is a 5 sector model. Okay, so let's continue with the, I'll be sharing my PPT again. In detail, we are going to study about 2 sector model. So see like an economic students, you need to have a very vast information and detailed information about all of this. Okay, when you go in detailed study, that time we will have it. Okay, so 2 sector model we cleared. It is written C and I. The second one is 3 sector model, where we have three sector: household, business, government, written as Y is equal to CI plus C plus I plus G. Next we have 4 sector model, where we have household, where we have government, firms, and foreign sector. Okay, it is written as Y is equal to C plus I plus G plus X minus M, that is export minus import. Now in detail we will study about the 2 sector model. This was your do you know part as well. Huh? Let's continue. There are 2 sectors in 2 sector model of circular flow of national income. The first sector is household. The second sector is the firm. This diagram can be divided into 2 parts. The upper half represents the factor market and the lower part represents the commodity market. Factor market includes factor of production, that we include a factor of production, that is land, labor, capital. Okay, before I just want you all to tell me one more thing. What are our 4 factors of production? What are our 4 factors of production? What are our 4 factors of production? Yes, land, labor, capital, very good, and entrepreneur, that is enterprise. These are our 4 factors of production. What do land receive? This is given from household. This ये चीजें जो है ना, land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, firm will receive from household. Firm will receive household, that means consumer. We will provide land to the firm. We will provide labor to the firm. We will provide capital to the firm, and entrepreneur is the from the household itself. मैं as a household हूँ entrepreneur. Okay, I want to have a cotton industry. I will take land from household. I will take labor from the household. I will take capital of shirt making machine from the household. And entrepreneur, I myself is there from the household. So as a firm, from firm side, what I will be giving to land, what I will be giving to land, what I will be paying, मैंने लैंड लिया हाउस होल्ड से एज अ फर्म, तो मैं लैंड को क्या दूंगी, लैंड ओनर को, वेरी गुड, आई विल बी गिविंग रेंट. फॉर लेबर, लेबर को क्या दूंगी, व्हाट आई विल पे, वेजेस और सैलरी, वेरी गुड. एंड व्हाट आई विल बी गिविंग टू कैपिटल, for, yes, I'll be paying interest as a firm owner. And as a entrepreneur, what I will earn, what I will be earning, I'll be earning profit. So this is the from the factors point of view. Four factors of production we have. For the four practitioner of factor, using four factors of production, we give some what do you say, benefits. Okay, we give some reward. Okay, to each of them. Okay, after doing this, after using, after paying, what as a firm I will have, what as a firm I will have, मैंने यूज किया लैंड लेबर कैपिटल एंटरप्रेन्योर, यूज किया हुआ चीजों को मैंने रिवॉर्ड दिया, तो मैं वो चीजों को यूज करके क्या करूंगी, मैं, मेरे पास क्या रहेगा, what I will have as a producer, very good, money, yes, money and profit. I'll earn money by profit. Yes, Joy. But what? How I will earn? I will, yes, good, Pramila. Exactly correct. I will be having goods and services. After using factor of production, I will produce some goods and services. After selling these goods and services, I will be paying those factor prices. What a household will do now? Now, as a firm, I have produced goods and services. अभी इकोनॉमी में हाउस होल्ड बाकी है, हमारे इकोनॉमी में सिर्फ दो लोग है, ना गवर्नमेंट है हमारे इकोनॉमी में, ना फाइनेंशियल मार्केट है, ना फॉरेन मार्केट है. ओनली इन आवर एंटायर इकोनॉमी हाउस होल्ड इज देयर एंड फर्म इज देयर. Household gave factor of production to the firm. Firm produced goods and services and paid to household for using its factor of production. Now what household will do? एक बार goods and services produce होने के बाद household का क्या काम है, क्या करेगा household? मैंने क्या बोला, ultimate काम क्या है फॉर्मूला में, ultimate काम क्या है household का? Are you all there? Yes, consume. So as a household, as a consumer, I will start consumption. Consumption of goods and services that are produced by the firm. यही है दो सेक्टर मॉडल. ये चार ही चीज तुम लोग को ध्यान में रखना है. अभी हम लोग डायग्राम के थ्रू मैं आप लोग को एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ. ये कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आया आप लोग को? If yes, then write Y in the chat box. Okay, nice. Okay, so next important thing is about, let's see the diagram in detail. Diagram is divided into two sections, upper and lower. Okay, we have two markets. We have two market. First one is factor market. Second one is commodity market. Okay, in the above figure, the factor of production flows from household to the firm. Factor of production, that means land, labor, capital, enterprise, flows from household to firm. I will write it as 1 ताकि आप लोग को confusion ना हो, ठीक है, और समझने में आसानी हो थोड़ा. The firm uses the factor to produce goods and services. Firm will make use of land, labor, capital, entrepreneur and will produce goods and services. This is as 2. This is as 2. I'll change the color now. Okay. So, thus goods flow from household. goods flow from household to the firm and from the firm back to the household. It is called product flow, factor flow or product flow, factor flow or product flow. ओके ये हम लोग ने फर्स्ट लाइन स्टडी की है. हाउस होल्ड लैंड लेबर कैपिटल एंटरप्रेन्योर फर्म को देता है, फर्म वो यूज करता है और गुड्स और सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस करता है और वो फिर से हाउस होल्ड को देता है. ये एक हो गया. ओके और इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं प्रोडक्ट फ्लो. सेकेंड, इन द सेम वे मनी फ्लोज. इन द सेम वे मनी फ्लोज. इन द सेम वे मनी फ्लोज फ्रॉम फर्म टू हाउस होल्ड. ये हो गया. देखो मनी, हम लोग लैंड यूज किया तो रेंट दिया, कैपिटल को इंटरेस्ट, लेबर वेज एंड एंटरप्रेन्योर प्रॉफिट. दिस वन इज द थर्ड वन. ओके एंड household use this income to purchase goods and services. Consumption of goods and services, this will be a fourth one. Okay, this money flows from firm to household and household to firm. Okay, अगर household के पास पैसा ही नहीं रहेगा तो क्या वो खरीद पाएगा? नहीं, उसको पैसा मिला इसलिए उसने खरीदा. Okay, so it is a money flow. It is a money flow. Two concepts we studied. First one we studied about product flow. That means household is giving land, labor, capital, entrepreneur to firm. Firm is making use of it and producing goods and services and then giving it to household. Okay. Second is about the money flow. Firm is paying rent, wage, interest, profit for using land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. As household has got some money now he is purchasing goods and services from the firm that the firm has been produced. Okay, and this is a flow concept. Ye economic ka flow concept. It is a continuous process. Circular flow of income. Production generates factor income which is converted into expenditure. Production income पहले क्या किया? प्रोड्यूस किया, फिर इनकम दिया, फिर एक्सपेंडिचर किया. ओके, आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस अगेन. फर्म, हाउसहोल्ड ने फर्म को दिया, फर्म ने क्या किया? फर्म ने प्रोडक्शन किया. राइट, प्रोडक्शन करने के बाद वो हाउसहोल्ड को फैक्टर इनकम दिया. हाउसहोल्ड को इनकम मिलने के बाद इनकम वो रखेगा अपने पास? नहीं, वो कंजम्पशन पे स्पेंड करेगा. ठीक है. सो 3 थिंग्स. इट इज अ कंटिन्यूअस एक्टिविटी. Clear up till here? Any doubt now? Next lecture we will continue with the concept. Actually it is not that tricky. Let's see one video now.